There is a food revolution happening closer to home than you might think. I'm Knauer, and I encourage my readers to eat locally grown, seasonal, sustainable food. The documentary Food Inc. has exposed the mechanized underbelly of our nation's food industry. It's controlled by huge corporations, and Tastemakers aims to direct you to vendors who are doing an incredible job of bringing great food to America. We are here in sunny Los Angeles. I've been a resident of Los Angeles for a few days now, and I've been collecting some superb ingredients from local vendors. My plan is to do them justice by making a great Thanksgiving dinner for my family and friends. It was so refreshing to visit Golden Road Brewery. I'm not just talking about drinking the pale ale. It's unusual to meet a founder so committed to the local environment and the quality of their brews that they refuse to even deliver it out of state. Also unusual is the taste of their latest beer, Burning Bush, a smoky IPA. So I would like to use it as the centerpiece of my Thanksgiving meal. I've never been a big turkey fan, but I love duck. And the flavors in this beer will really stand out, really go with that dark meat. And the best part of the duck is the legs. So we'll use carrots, some celery, and then some onion. We want to salt and pepper this. And then we'll just nestle the duck into the vegetables. They sort of sit on there like a nest. First we're going to get some parsley in there before we add our braising liquid. Just a handful. Now we're going to add our beer. This is pretty powerful stuff. Not only flavor-wise, but it's high in alcohol. I know that because when I tried it at Golden Road, it basically made the rest of my afternoon a lot of fun. So now we're going to add 2 cups of duck stock. My duck legs have been braising for about 2.5 hours now. They are tender. So I'm going to transfer them over here, skin side up. Now all we have to do is broil them off, get a nice crispy skin, make the sauce, and they're ready to go. Now I want to save all this braising liquid because we're going to use that for our sauce. To finish our gravy, I'm going to stir in a little bit of cherry preserves. It gives it a nice sweetness, helps to balance that malty smokiness from the beer. I'll just pour it right into a gravy boat, and then this is ready to go to the table with our duck legs. We also want to see a roast duck on the table. This duck is going to go great with the Burning Bush beer. And we're going to stuff it with some herbs, a little bit of orange, but there's some tricks here. Even though this is a simple recipe, it requires just a little bit of technique. The first thing I want to do while my beer is coming to a boil is salt and pepper the cavity of the bird. Got some rosemary that I picked outside, some sage, and a little bit of fresh thyme. I want to make sure that all this goodness stays inside the bird when I turn it over, so I'm just going to tie the legs together with a little bit of kitchen string. Now as soon as our beer comes to a boil, pull that right over the duck, and then we'll go with some salt and pepper on the outside skin, and then it goes right in the oven. It roasts for a total of about 2¼ hours, but after 45 minutes, I'll turn it over, and then after another 45 minutes, I'll turn it back over. Everybody's going to be happy to see this, but they're all going to go for this first. So let me give it a try and see. I'm pretty excited about this. See how that just tears right off? Didn't take any effort at all. You don't need a knife and a fork for this. Just want to try it with our sauce. Oh, that's good. You get the maltiness of the beer, the very slight bitterness from the hops. This might be the best Thanksgiving yet. And I can see all these little marbles of offcuts of pork, that ham hock that's in there. So I want to brown it in a pan.